They call this the Lite version. And in the tech world, Lite usually implies you're losing all of the good stuff. But after putting this through its paces, I think OBSBOT might have just redefined what a budget-friendly pro rig looks like. Today we're pairing the Tiny 3 Lite with the Vox SE mic, and honestly, this combo might be the best set it and forget it setup I've tested yet. Now before we go any further, I want to give a huge thank you to OBSBOT for sponsoring today's video and sending this gear over for us to check out. I've seen their products everywhere and folks always have some great things to say about OBSBOT, so I am thrilled to be working with them on this one. In case you haven't noticed, I'm currently filming with the OBSBOT Tiny 3 Lite and the Vox SE microphone right now. No fluff, no filler, let's get into the unboxing. Everything you need right out of the box. But the real magic here is in the ecosystem. Typically, if you want a wireless mic for your stream, you need a receiver dongle sticking out of your PC or another method to get set up and running. But the Vox SE pairs directly to the Tiny 3 Lite. No extra cables, no receivers, no clutter. It's a clean, seamless connection that just works the second you turn it on. Now, I have shown off the Meet Pixy in the past, and as much as I still love that camera, it does not have a partner like this. If I was looking to get into any streams away from my desk, I would have to get another mic and then use a receiver to connect to the laptop that barely has any USB ports as is. With this OBSBOT Tiny 3 Lite setup, the audio and video are essentially sharing one brain. It is super simple. Here is a quick side-by-side of the Meet Pixy and our new friend, the Tiny 3 Lite. This little unit can pump out 4K 30 FPS, which is amazing for crisp details or talking head videos, like this one. But for the gamers with fast-paced motion, 1080p at 120 FPS is where the magic really happens. Most webcams cap out around 30 or 60 frames, and at 120, the motion is buttery smooth. Whether you're a high-energy streamer or you're showing off the fine details of a 3D print in your hands, that high frame rate makes a massive difference in how professional your feed looks. And while you're moving, that Vox SE microphone is capturing 24-bit audio. That is some beautiful quality in a footprint that fits in the palm of your hand and is barely noticeable when it's clipped to your clothing. Let's amp it up even more. You see this button here? It is mapped to the tracking feature. Click it, and it tracks me around the room. Click it again, and it locks in the last position it was sitting at. This is a game changer for anyone who is making content up and away from your desk. I don't have to walk back to my PC. I don't have to use hand gestures that the camera might miss. I just click the mic, and the camera locks onto me instantly. Okay, let's run the chaos test. I'm actually up away from my desk. I'm moving around my room right now, and even though I'm away from my PC, the Vox SE is keeping my voice nice and clear. It actually has built-in noise cancellation with 3 different levels that you can tweak in the software. If you have loud PC fans or a 3D printer like I do that's often running in the background, you can actually dial it out without losing the natural tone of your voice. Time to test out the noise reduction. Currently we are set to strong and my fan is on. This is medium. This is the last setting, weak. And finally, this is with noise reduction turned off completely. One thing that really surprised me is the battery life. I had to actually double check to make sure I didn't read it wrong. 20 hours on this tiny mic. 20 hours. How? How? Let's think about that. That's enough for a full day of back-to-back meetings, followed by a long tutorial video, and then a late night gaming stream. All without hitting the charger. That's just wild to me. And I love everything about it. Top that off, yes, let's put even more cherries on top here. It has a charging dock, so you just drop it in there when you need to charge it, and you're good to go. They just keep winning with this one. If you're a content creator, this setup is a total vertical format beast. You can rotate the camera to vertical mode in the software, clip on the Vox SE, and you suddenly have a studio that can fit in your pocket. So if you're looking for a camera that can track you in 9:16 format and pump out super crisp video, the Tiny 3 Lite has you covered there as well. Bottom line, the Tiny 3 Lite is a great standalone webcam, but adding the Vox SE amps it up into your own little studio setup that removes the need for a cameraman. It also solves the clutter problem and the audio distance problem in one go that you will definitely run into if you're looking to do some cooking streams or work in your shop. If you want to set up with a tiny footprint, a built-in mic with no need for extra cables or dongles, and delivers high-quality imagery, this is it. Even better, this review happens to line up perfectly with Amazon's Prime Day. During the sale, the Tiny 3 Lite is 20% off, and you can actually stack my exclusive creative code, Nate Sherriff, for another 5% off. So 25% off in total sounds pretty good to me. And if you're not looking for the Tiny 3, but you love OBSBOT from what you've seen and you don't need the gimbal, why don't you take a look at the Meet 2, which is also on sale if you're looking for a non-gimbal 4K camera that also has AI auto framing and is also in a compact body. You can check out all the links down in the description to snag an upgrade and keep more money in your wallet. So what do you think? Would something like this help you out in your content creation? How would you put it to work? Let me know down in the comments, and I will make sure to do my part and leave all of the links down below for you to go check out the Tiny 3 Lite. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.